Good morning and welcome back to the Irvington Extinction, to the zombie apocalypse, and for some reason to a quest to find scissors. Also to the crunchiest maze. I like that sound. Never get tired of this for now. The other part of the puzzle here is also going to be picking up some denim. Denim. For tailoring purposes. Since last episode we kinda leveled up a little bit. Various skills. I played one day between episodes where I basically just sat at base and read books. So now can now do a little bit mechanics. I finished the mechanics book. I'm starting reading the next cooking book. I'm also kind of running out of books that are left to read, which is, I guess, a good sign. Although a little bit off before we get to any sort of bookstore. Unless we do the good old traditional Father's Lake bookstore trip, because hey, that's the one bookstore that's easy to reach all across the map. Now, normally I would, yeah, it's not normal to be on the hunt out for scissors. Like, that's something you usually pick up on the first couple days, and I have no idea how I never picked that up or bothered with it. Or maybe it was really a case of every pair of scissors I saw, I thought, yeah, we probably already have scissors, I don't need to pick it up. I think in terms of jeans, that's probably plenty of denim. I wonder if you can. I guess you can forge scissors if we had blacksmithing, but still resisting the urge there. Other than that, the plan is pretty much the same as yesterday. I want to get back to the gas station. We prepared a bunch of gas cans there when the power was still on, so I want to grab at least a couple of those. More importantly, I just want to make it safe-ish from the zombies. Now, I'm wondering, instead of pulling individual zombies out of the trees, if we do a good old honking approach here. Okay, I see 3 sprinters. At least. One is currently there. One is this guy. One straight at me. Well, that guy there is the sprinter. He's not. He's pretending. He's holding still, trying to lure me into a false sense of security. There he is. That little honking maneuver has definitely got the attention of a couple of friends. Let's get our gas mask or respirator on, because I think this is going to be very smelly here very soon. Just need to keep in mind that this weapon is 2.5 base weight, so it's gonna tire us out more than like the good old crowbar or baseball bat. Then again, if we only need one swing for enemies opposed to 2 with the baseball bat or 3 with the crowbar, then it's not gonna tire us out faster. I mean, the lower amount of swings, but bigger amount of kills. That is insane. That feels like, okay, yeah, if we had never been to that gas station, right? Then this would be a total normal number of zombies, but we've been there multiple times. We've been past the gas station. The gas station was our safe spot, our resting spot. Now, I guess part of the issue might just be, so I don't remember when we cleared out the gas station and put the generator there. If this was before day 28, so before the zombie population reached its maximum. So this could have all just been still zombies spawning in to reach that peak zombie population number here. Holy crap. Whose idea was it to honk? Meet me in my office after the lesson. We're getting kills, but we're losing ground. That's my current feeling here, which is a very weird feeling. It could also, part of the issue is probably, sure, Extinction has higher zombie population. We talked about this. But I think it's also part of the problem, or is it a problem? Part of the reason for this zombie population here is just it's Irvington. And Irvington just has very high zombie numbers. Okay. Let's swing, one push. 2 finishes. Okay. Like, Irvington is the new West Point. What did you have there? Oh, bread knife. Sure, no, every bread was fearing when you were coming in the street. It's being very afraid. Are you coming up top? You're just running there. You just enjoy jumping over the fence. I mean, more power to you. More power to you, little zombie. How about now? Now you come in. Say, terrible timing. Terrible timing, my friend. Should have attacked with your buddies. At least one more sprinter down there. And now hear zombies falling over fences from a bigger distance. Makes me very nervous. Always seems like, oh, this is right behind me, but it's down there. Like, these zombies are really, like, on a flanking job here. It's crazy. There's one that's running. Also, I have bad smell, which tells me that this respirator is not doing its job anymore. Put it away for now. Kill these guys and then take a little break here. Take a little break in here. Sort out our filters. Not sure I'm ever gonna replace the empty filters. That always seems like a lot of work. A bit of break here, a little bit of lunch break, you know, might as well. Sit down for 20 minutes, take a deep breath. A lot of clubbering. What's my backup? I do not have a backup weapon right now. We're gonna attack a baseball bat here to my back. The stone mace might not be lasting too much longer. I do have a couple spare stone maces in the back, in the trunk. I should probably also put the gas mask back on, eh? Not just replace the filter. Okay, let's take on this group here. Maybe this group up here first. Kinda having a look out here for zombies that might have scissors on them. Haven't spotted too many zombie weapons anyway. Like, we had that red knife earlier, and that mason straw, but other than that, we very rarely see weapons on them lately. Come over the fence, please. Don't want to fight near the fence. Somebody falling over the fence on the left, and it really sounds like it's right next to you. Say quick sit down. Maybe even a quick read. I gotta keep in mind that the whole getting up quickly is not working anymore. So I need to just get up early. Definitely not my strong suit, getting up early. What do you got in here? An opener? Over here. Well, there's 3 guys coming there, but I also want to clear out these guys. Yeah, want to keep my flanks clean. This is again like the little trees that are growing everywhere. I'm seeing them. I know that this is all going to turn into a line of sight disaster. We did cross the 2,000 kills today. Yeah, we were at 1993. That's where we were starting. I noticed that at the end of last episode. I'm like, oh, kill count is exactly the year number where PZ takes place. What do we have out here? Just these 2? One man in the back. Kind of the surprise zombie angle, so I'm just gonna take this guy out quickly, and then we're gonna have a quick rest and take on the rest. Sounds so easy. Alright, quick resting time. But while we're here, we might as well take another quick peek into this house. Looting it for the 15th time. This time looking for scissors. A big old negative. Alright, who wants to be number 100 for today? Somebody from the street, somebody from the trees, somebody from behind. Runner. Panic Moodle up there in a while. What's breaking here? Head condition mostly? Okay. I mean, they're so easy to make now that we have masonry level 8. Not too concerned about like taking them apart and fixing the head, fixing the handle, or whatever. Just make a fresh one. I mean, on the bright side, clearly after honking, that pulled all the zombies from wherever I honked up to the storage lots over here. So once we're past all of these, it's gonna be smooth sailing, not a single zombie left. And yes, I don't believe that either. It's making sounds on my left there. Not the moodle I want to see. Need another quick rest, and then we'll carry on here. Past 5. We're back at the zombies. Roma is holding on for dear life. I don't remember exactly how many zombies we killed yesterday, but I think it was around 70 or so, so... One of these maces lasts us for 200 kills. I think that's a good number. It's only gonna get better as our maintenance grows. A couple more in the woods there, in the trees, in the shrubbery. So many here. The hell. Scissors. Express scissors delivery. Okay. Past 6. I don't exactly remember when I got up in the morning, how quickly we're gonna get tired. I think I do a little side clearing here. On the flanking dudes. Then we call it a day. Well, so we successfully got pushed back like 50 meters by the zombies today. What a day. See that as an absolute win. Get back to base. Also need to. I think I saw one driving past that one of the traps is sprung, so we gotta reset the traps. Keep the bunnies coming. Fresh cabbage for this. A bit of fresh cabbage here. And let's check what we have. Did I bring a knife here? With butchering at base. They have not seen me bring in a new friend to the rabbit pen in a while. Maybe that's why they're stressed. Fridge. In here. So they unloaded the car, and I just realized so I have one of the pig hides here, but what happened to the second one? Did I miss a compartment when unloading? Because we definitely got two, right? It's empty. This is empty. This is empty. The roof storage is empty. This is all empty. Still missing one long stick to... Oh, okay, I put the lever in here. Okay, we're missing one long stick to actually make a drying rack. I may add something for tomorrow in-game here. Chop a couple trees, see that we get a long stick. Also refresh our lock reserves. Seems like a good plan. For now, though, got a little bit of daylight left. Let's grab those... No, let's not grab. Let's cut up all the denim here. Then we're gonna wash it. Get upstairs to our little tailoring paradise. Okay, then just for safety reasons, I'm gonna drop everything. It's in the backpack here. The backpack on the ground. And upgrade it. So again, this is from the authentic Z mod, which adds all the variety to the zombies, and that has a backpack upgrade system. You need a couple levels tailoring. Need denim or leather strips, thread, scissors, needle, and you can upgrade your backpack 3 times. which gives it a little bit more carrying space, a little bit better reduction in weight from stuff that's inside, but most importantly, it adds a bunch of slots that you can use for stuff and things. Most importantly for me, well, two things. First of all, bottle slots. And the flashlight slot. And I wonder, can we attach this thing? No. That would have been nice if I had a quick way to attach, unattach. Well, yeah, but this way I can always see here the current fill situation of my water bottles is, which is kind of nice to have also. Now, we could keep the jars, and, you know, there's the soul jarring thing where you can farm vegetables and then put them in a jar with vinegar and cook them off, and eventually they last then 2 weeks longer than without. And I feel like it's at the moment, in the current way, that's balanced around the resources and how hard it is to get them, especially the vinegar. It's like, I would say, a waste of time trying to get this sorted. We're gonna grab our reading glasses, sit down on the bed, and enjoy the cooking book, and then I'll see you in the morning. Well, if that isn't a perfect day to not fight any zombies, then I don't know what is. Oh, somebody left the door open. I think we're gonna come down here. We have a couple bigger trees down here, I think. Like for the other tree chopping, I've always used the car. I drove somewhere, but we technically just need one long stick. I think these trees are big enough. Not big enough. Okay. I'll do it this way. Here, you look a little bit bigger than the others. There we go. Well, sapling. Sapling works. Carve a long stick out of that. So, we need a medium leather drying rack. Okay, we just need a couple nails, a little bit of twine, and the 6 long sticks we have here. And then the question is, where are we going to put it? So, it's gonna be faster if it's inside and warm. I mean, I guess we are in August, so it doesn't matter that much. But I think we're gonna turn our former rabbit enclosure here into the drying room. Probably that means now that rabbits are gone anyway, I might as well dismantle all of this. Sticks. Yeah, let's disassemble all the furniture here. Wanted an extra flower in my room here. Beautiful. Now, did I put all the twine here or is it downstairs? Twine here. Meeting the drying rack. Put it in that corner. And here, let's also make sure we clean up everything from the ground. Get those over here. Put the twine back into our tailoring room. Yes, as for the screws, let's keep the nails and the planks because we're gonna need a couple other things. I put here so we can throw it into this thing, although this is currently full. Yeah, before we get to drying the leather, we need to tan it and defur it. So we're gonna need a tanning barrel, that's 2, and then a... What is that thing called again? Nickel palm. Sketching board. No, it's for the flags. It looks similar to this. Softening beam. Yeah, okay, so another 2 planks. So we need 4 planks. Well, that stuff can be wherever, really. The lever in there. I kind of, I feel like something like a tanning barrel. Probably disgusting and smells bad, so let's just put it outside. So, what I say? Softening beam. Gonna be a nice bowl of brain tan. Pikites. Also, we gotta grab the... We can leave the axe behind. Don't need that anymore. So I'm fairly certain at some point I looted a flashing tool. I better have a flashing tool somewhere. Gonna be very upset if I don't have one. Remove the flash. Remove the fur. Cannonball and the lever. Medium lever, root wet. on there. Craft. 7 days. Current temperature normal, drying rate 1 time. If we brought something up here, like if we brought our antique stove up here and gave it enough fuel and let it run, then we could even get probably 1.2 times drying rate. I don't care too much. So this is something that's not going to run in the background, and I think when these 7 days are over, we might look into actually maybe getting a smithy up. I know, I said I'm not gonna do smithing, but if the stone mace is awesome, maybe like a proper smithed mace might be also kind of awesome. For that, like for a full smithy setup, we don't need 2 levers, right? So let's get the second one prepared. Oh, I didn't make the 10 yet. Just gonna leave this as the tanning bowl out here. Although it probably makes more sense to put it with the other levers. Out of curiosity, since we have these are small levers, right? So a small lever drying rack needs also long sticks. Yikes. You think you can make a small one out of medium sticks? Where does it end? You can only do 1 lever at a time, so this is gonna take a while. The other thing I wanted to do between killing sessions is see about fishing. Now I'm looking at my combined fishing crate here, and I realize we don't have a fishing rod. Make fishing rods. We just need a wooden rod. I think that is just a plank, and we can carve a rod from that. Should be fairly easy. Makeshift fishing rod. Perfect. Do we have anything though to actually for fishing? Probably not. Anything we can use as bait? Ooh, can't we use like meat? Can be used as fishing lure. Okay. So let's just use some of that rodent meat here. Two of those. So I did, after we started watching the tape in the other episode. I think I finished reading the book and then watched the rest of the tape, so we got almost to level 3. Alright, so we equip that in both hands. Add some rodent meat as bait. We go fishing, which is probably not the good weather for it. Yeah, I guess our skill is too low to understand what is good and what is bad fishing weather. I think one problem might be not being able to see if there's any bubbles, any splashes on the water here. Hey, some thick fog. Seeing anything splashing. No idea. If could be that just foggy weather is also bad for fishing. Well, why do the fish care? The fog is not underwater. Might have to postpone that a little bit, this part of the adventure. Yeah, okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna spend some time carrying the logs from our wood cutting earlier back here to base and all the other wood, and then we'll see if the weather cleared up by then. One wood trip later, and it's night and day difference. Look at that. We do have couple splashies. So what you usually want to do when fishing is stand. Well, first of all, you want to equip your fishing rod. You want to be as far away as possible from the splashy zone, and well, and pull them in without breaking a line. Now you can see if it splashes around the bobber, then you know it's a fish. So this looks like it's gonna be trash. Didn't use up our bait though, so that's good. And the splashes are still there. That's fishing. That's more trash. Maybe they're not into rodent meat? I don't know, maybe. I don't think I can stay much further back. Maybe it's the time of day that's not great. I mean, we have fairly low fishing skill, to be fair here. A bit further away. I guess part of the thing is that I think fishing in Extinction is just way worse than in the normal game. Oh, that's promising. We see some splashies. Definitely a fish. White bands. Too small for slicing. Oh well. You know, it's our first catch. I'll take it. Hang on. Stop that. New bait. It looks slightly bigger. A big white bass, 55 hunger. That is alright. The best one so far. Okay, so rodent meat is a decent bait, and we can get good fish out of this little lake here. As always, if it don't splash, it trash. That's a fish. I'm gonna sit here and fish away the rest of our rodent meat, or until the bubbles go away, and see what we can get out of this little lake. Right, our results from that little fishing adventure. 2 broken fishing nets, the big white bass, a couple small white ones, most of them too small for slicing, some good enough. Snitty empty tin cans for our weapon supply, and some seaweed, which we're probably just gonna snack right away. So, what I like to do then, usually, I very rarely use the fishing traps, and that's probably something I need to do more. This is our weapon supply. Put dirty Rex in here too. We're gonna slice fillets. I still don't think there's any good use for the fish cans. Hey, now that's... Can't even open the crafting panel for those. Throw them away. Then we have... Those are the fish fillets from the big boy. We're gonna throw into the oven, and also these ones that are too small for slicing. We're gonna grab ourselves a duffel bag. This one is gonna get the other fish fillets. And the fishing rod. So these other fish fillets we're just gonna immediately use again as bait to catch more fish. And when I say immediately, that doesn't mean I'm gonna continue fishing right away, right now, but rather next time we go fishing. And it doesn't matter if they are fresh or if they are rotten later on, you can use them as bait. So this is my fishing bag here. The only thing, you can't cook them. Cooked fish fillets you can't use as bait anymore. But fresh or rotten, perfect bait items. I guess I'm just constantly over encumbered because I have this weapon not attached and only in my hands. This also should all be in my backpack. Okay. Right, let's turn this on. We have some good fish recipes in our cooking book. Take everything. And we're immediately gonna eat the unsliceable little fishies. I think then we're gonna grab us the pots and do a little bit more cooking here to round out our non-fighting day. Make a fish stew. Fish. Meat and meat. And that our meat. Maybe some lentils. God, this is so neat, this Project Cook crafting menu. That is... saves you so many clicks. Very nice. Where's my fish stew? Here. In you go. Then even here shows you how much hunger this is going to be, how much thirst reduction, unhappiness, boredom reduction, what it weighs, etc., etc. You know, we're going to take another water pot, turn it into another fish stew, some meat, put some crackers, some more meat, more fish in there. I mean, this hasn't burnt yet. Not even halfway done. Okay. Put everything back away. And we're just gonna wait for this to cook, then cook the other one, because, you know, I'm disorganized, so I can't fit two cooking pots onto the stove. And with the fishing here, that should help us catch back up with our weight loss. Well, yes, the lentils and that kind of stuff also certainly helps. Off. Waiting for this to go away so we can eat the rest of this and then throw the other cooking pot outside. It is gone away, just as I was complaining about it. Still not gaining weight. Although I feel like this here has been... this already shows an arrow up, but this doesn't show that red arrow yet, so I'm not sure I can trust that display fully. Okay, and before I'm gonna call it an episode here, one more health check on our rabbits. Stressed. I don't know what to do with these guys. Okay, I would also get stressed when I wanna try to open a window like that. I don't know if that's an extinction thing, if there's something else wrong with these guys. If it's, I'm fairly certain when we had the Louisville run, where we also trapped a bunch of rabbits and raccoons and put them all into the pasture, they were unstressed very quickly. So it's not just a matter of, hey, yeah, you captured animals, they're going to be stressed. There's something else going on. Alright. Yeah. We're gonna call it an episode here. Next time around, probably similar stuff. I don't just want to get back to the gas station, we eventually will have to. I did refuel the generator. We have like 1 liter left in a gas can. Everything else we would have to siphon off our cars. We need to get that gas station going again. We were there. We had the generator connected. Everything was set up perfectly well. No, it's not. I don't think actually the generator's connected. I don't think we've been back there after learning how to use generators. So yeah, that's the one thing I want to do. The other thing, let me just open the map. On the one hand, I want to push back into Irvington. On the other hand, when we were driving down here, this didn't look too wild. So I kind of want to push up here, get into this scrapyard, work a little bit on welding. That's especially going to be nice once we get into mechanics. And thus generally, this is a very small-ish area, like 6 houses or something. Probably too late. There's a cornfield here. I don't think that's gonna have spawned in when we drove there, so that's probably gonna be rotten on the field already. But still, this is worth it. But yeah, gas station first, then double back here, which also unlocks a way out of town, right? So we don't always have to drive this way. Can drive that way, get towards Akron or so. But yeah, generator. For now though, I'm gonna put a cut in here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.